Hello, guys. Welcome back to our online classes. Let's start. So, as you can see, today we're going to talk about food and restaurants, right? So, I want you to think what will be the three top restaurants that you usually like to order food from or go to? Yeah. So, think about them, and we're gonna share them during class. Okay. Good. Now, I already asked you about your favorite restaurants, but what do you do when you need a recommendation at a restaurant? If you're in a place and in a new place and you need to ask for food, but you have never eaten there, what do? Think about it, and we're gonna discuss this during class. Okay? Good. So we have a short listening activity. I want you to pay attention and to listen. Play the audio, and I want you to answer these five questions. Are you ready? Let's listen.
Jeff, I'm thinking of eating out tonight. Any recommendations?
Junko, I'd recommend going to Cleo's Diner. They have great food and good service.
Tony 12. Yeah, Cleo's is amazing. Get an appetizer there. They're excellent.
Jeff, great. How are the main dishes?
Tony 12. I had a steak with some French fries. The steak was great, but the fries weren't.
Junko, you should try a dessert there too. The ice cream is fantastic.
Jeff, I love ice cream. Thanks. Does anyone want to join me?
Okay, so let's check the answers. And we have the first one is tonight. Yes, they have Tony, Junko, and no because he asked for company. Is that okay? Continue. So I want you to analyze these examples that I have here. Which sentence refers to something specific? Which sentence refers to something that is not specific? And what words did they use to talk about this? Stop the video and analyze it, okay? Do you have them? Okay, well, we have that, for example, the steak was great, the fries weren't, is talking about something specific. The steak and the fries. Also, the ice cream is fantastic, is talking about the specific ice cream from the restaurant. But when we have get an appetizer or a steak with French fries or a dessert, it's not being specific. Now, you're probably familiar with this structure because we have seen before, and it's when we're using a and the, or what we call articles, right? So we use articles to talk about nouns, right? We use a and to talk about non-specific singular count nouns. For example, try a dessert. This is the first time we talk about the dessert, and it's not a specific. I'm not talking about a specific dessert. I'm just saying get a dessert, anyone, or get an appetizer. The same. I'm not talking about a specific one, but just any appetizer. The only difference is that in this case we're using an because the next word, appetizer, starts with the same vowel, a. Now we can also use some before plural count and non-count nouns. For example, let's order French fries. We know there are some, just not how many, and it's a count now. And let's order the garlic bread. In this case, we know there are some, right? Some garlic, some pieces of garlic bread, but not how many. And garlic bread is non-count. We use that to talk about specific count and non-count nouns. For example, I had the crab cakes. In this case, the crab cakes are specific, those crab cakes, right? And the crab cakes are count. And in the second case, the ice cream is fantastic, even though the ice cream it's a non-count, we're talking about a specific one. So we don't need to introduce it again. It's the ice cream, right? We also use that name count and non-count nouns a second time. For example, I had a steak and some French fries. The steak was great, but the fries were not. In this case, it's the first time we mention the noun, we use the and some. Second time we already mentioned them, so we only use the. So we don't have to go over and introduce this from the again because we already know that we're talking about these ones, so it's already something specific. Now I want you to work on this activity. This is on the student book page 97. Circle the words, and then we're going to check the answers on class. Okay. Thank you for watching today's video. I'll see you in class. Bye.